Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is FADHIL Dinarta. I want to show about the report research completed. The title is the student opinion use the lecturing method in the argumentative writing class. So the next one is the chapter 1. Chapter 1 is the introduction. Background of problems in the learning. There are many ways that lecturers convey the material to students. One of which is the lecture method. According to FADHIL, the lecture method is a way of delivering verbal communication material and is very effective in delivering information. By using this method, students tend to the passive, which lacks the information of the attitude and skill more often place the teacher as a last choice in the student learning. The lecturers may be traced back to the Greeks of the 5th century BC. In my observation, many of my friends understand quickly when they use the lecture method which can be understood by the material, and some of my friends also is the way they do not understand the material in argumentative writing class. So this study investigates student opinion with the use lecturing method in the writing class, argumentative writing class. And in this research, we'll focus more student opinion with the use lecturing method in the writing argumentative class. So the next is chapter 2, literature review. From the lecture method has the concept the lecture method, advantages lecture method, and the last is the disadvantage lecture method. And this, from the student opinion variable has the concept of opinion, and the last is factor influencing opinion. The review of the relevant studies. That the teacher has implemented a learning process such as carrying out the preparatory stage of learning well, carrying out the implementation phase starting from the opening step until presentation step has been carried out optimally. And finally, completing the stage by giving the opportunity to students to conclude the material being taught and evaluating students has been done quite effectively. In the view of the student preparing for the lecture, it is necessary for the lecturer to look out for ways and means of making the lecture more interesting and more involvement of the student. It should be necessary for the lecturer to prepare adequately and give students advice reading assignments. The lecturer also not be for a long time in order for students not to lose focus of the lesson. The method of the teaching prepared by students could have a great impact on outcomes that will be eventually achieved by them at the end of the course. Lecturers therefore may bear huge ethical responsibility toward themselves and their students. As the lecture method is the old and traditional way for delivering knowledge, it has been used successfully by generations of teachers and scholars throughout the centuries. Okay, the chapter 3, the research method. From the method, the study used the quantitative methodology that used survey with a cross-sectional design survey. This research used quantitative research method based on the aim and the needs of the research, population and sample. In this research, researchers will check the fourth semester students who 2022 the total population is 45 people. They are from the three class A, data and instrumentation. The data obtainable from the test and analyze the by Likert scale procedure indicating whether one strongly disagree, agree, neutral, disagree, or strongly disagree with each statement. Each response associated with the point value and individual score determined by summing the point value of each statement. From the research procedure have a six away from the causal. The first is to define the problem. Number two, reviewing the literature. Number three, design the study. Number four, collecting the data. Number five, analyze the data. And the last, the reporting the study. Okay, from this technique of data analysis. So this is my formula using the researcher. Okay, the next is the chapter 4. Finding and discussion. From the finding, the negative responses dominate. The result of the questionnaire can be seen in item 8, 11, and 12. And by the neutral, the responses dominate. The result of the questionnaire can be seen in item 13, 14, 17, and 18. So the major findings show that the student opinion about the lecture method in the argumentative class don't like the style of the lecture using the lecture method, cannot understand the language used by the lecturer, and cannot find a problem solver when using the lecture method. From the chapter 5, conclusion and suggestion. Based on the finding above it found out that mostly have a negative opinion on the use of the lecturing method in the argumentative class. Through this finding, it can be concluded that more than half of fourth semester students who are doing the lecturing method in the note is not effective in the argumentative writing class. The researchers have a suggestion based on the findings on this research. The non-application of the lecturing method in argumentative class cannot make the student enjoy the lesson. Hopefully, the result of this research can be development in other research in the future. Thank you for attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.